The universe bears a burden of fairness and human narratives, a burden in the fickleness of our realities, from the mimics of paradise in one chapter to the dark edges of a breaking news headline we couldn't care less about. The universe bears that burden for border communities, for border countries to accommodate large influxes, for daring boats that sail the creek waters with backpacks of memories across continents, for cargo planes crammed with truncated plans and botched dreams, yet boarded with tickets of hope. The universe and its burden for diplomatic debates, for negotiations of welfare, as people get caught behind the disastrous lines of injustices or at certain times between the fangs of a natural tragedy. These numbers, growing in millions, are becoming a nation size that I fear an entire country would have been displaced ahead of finding the passage to nirvana. Have you seen the recent scenes in Turkey, where rescuers frantically beam their torchlights under the rubble in search of precious gaps of oxygen, where once bustling streets have been left empty by tremors, just as families no longer have a place to even pray for their next meal? A similar wave of quakes touched Syria too, amid the lingering uncertainty of gunfire and the chaotic reign of instability in its political history, adding another layer of tragedy to the plight of the fleeing vulnerable. See, the culprits in a humanitarian crisis bear a dispiriting legacy that is not without the Ukrainian story that limps through an avoidable war, nor the stereotypical emergencies in Afghanistan. It is not without the fates of children who were born stateless around the mystery of identification and belongingness in the twin countries of a Caribbean island, Hispaniola. The refugees' legacy is further down an abyss of hopelessness for many nations. If only we could mention Nigeria's prime struggles with over a decade-long insurgency, banditry, and the existential threats of marginalization. It is the latent exodus along the Cameroonian border and the enormous symbol of injustice across the world, a burden of global concern, deserving of attention, compassion, and sustainable solutions. The universe bears a burden to shine light on this legacy that ironically represents the strength, resilience, and the courage of refugees to rebuild, to reintegrate, to start all over.
OVO Nyeka